Hello, and welcome to A Crow in Her Garden. It's evening time now, the sun is beginning to set, and I'm just going to take a quick walk through my garden. Come along with me. This is my green stalk. I've got all my basil, it's exploded in growth. And then everything down here is all bush beans. I'm hoping to see some flowers on them very soon. Lemon basil. The Japanese beetles have been having a feast on my lettuce leaf basil. But I've got so much basil, I'm not worried about it. If the Japanese beetles are going to come and eat something, I would rather them eat the basil than anything else. So much basil. I can probably come out here and harvest some more, cut all the flowers off of the lemon basil. Here's a span of my garden down here, my cucumbers. Potatoes, sunflowers, okra, tomatoes, and peppers. Let's take a closer look down here. We're down here in the garden beds. A couple days ago, I harvested my very first jalapeno pepper off of this plant right here. Lemon basil. My cucumbers grew so much, I had to cut quite a bit off of them because they were actually beginning to grow down in this garden bed and they were choking out some of my peppers. So I cut a lot off. It's right there. But I have quite a few baby cucumbers. And it's so beautiful. I love it when the arch trellis gets completely covered. It's just beautiful. It makes it so easy to pick the cucumbers too when they're up off the ground. Oh, let me show you a couple of them. Here's one right there. Actually, I bet that one will be ready to be picked probably a couple days. That's exciting. So many cucumbers. There's a little one right there. Another little one there. They're climbing up. Almost to the top of the trellis. Got some cucumbers on that side too. There's one down in there. I have to remember to grab when it gets big enough. Oop. There's one right there. Oop, here's a good one. Right there. Another little baby one. These are going to be loaded with cucumbers. I have so many cucumbers. I'm very excited. This year I'm going to try to pick them when they're a little bit smaller. I can pickle some of them whole and then still slice some up for spears and chips. My time is jamming. Actually, I could probably come and cut it back and dry some more of it. I use thyme a lot when I cook. My basil's looking good. Sage. So much sage. My potatoes are looking fantastic. Probably just another couple weeks till I'll be harvesting these out. So exciting. Those right there are my sunflowers. They're looking tall. This one, honestly, looks like it's starting to get a head on it. It's exciting. This one didn't get quite as tall as the other ones. When they bloom though, it's going to be so beautiful. All my okra is doing great. Still hasn't set any blooms yet, but I'm expecting maybe some of those will be blooms. Hoping to start getting okra off of this in the next few weeks too. All my Roma tomatoes, they have got some fruit has been set on them. Like right there. See one hiding behind there? Got a lot of flowers on them. There's a few little ones right there. There's one. Right there's some tomatoes right there. They're all looking good. There's some right there. Now for my peppers. These are the California Wonder bell peppers. And they do have some baby peppers on them. Right there. That's exciting. Some little tiny ones right there. And then these peppers here are pimentos. And they got lots of peppers on them. Oh, wow. Look at those. That's so exciting. I love it. Now, let me show you these. The plant on the right is the Rosella cherry tomato. It's one single plant, but I let it have 2 liters. See where it's split? And I use the string and the clips. Actually need to get some more clips. This is crazy how fast it grows. Because I just came out and clipped this 2 days ago, and already it's outgrown. Got to get some more clips. And you just clip it right here. It just keeps climbing all the way up. And then I can lower the strings so that the plants come down a little bit so I can reach the other fruit. But check out all those tomatoes. So many tomatoes. It's very exciting. Yay. And then this plant here is the Berry's Crazy Cherry. Look at how many tomatoes are there. But then you look at this big old cluster. All these flowers. And the further up you go, the bigger the... Like every single one of these blooms has the potential to become a tomato. Like, look at that. If every single one of those flowers become a tomato, I can't imagine how many tomatoes I'm going to get off of that plant. This is another Roma. It's looking a little sickly, but it's got some fruit on it. So I'm just going to let it keep on doing its thing. And here's my dad's sunset tomato. It's got some fruit set on it. A couple. Currently, I'm hoping to get some more. Here's another sucker. And this is another Amish paste. So far there's one. But I'm sure it'll set more because there's more flowers up here. Keep on, keep it on. And then chocolate mint and dill. I came out and watered the garden earlier, so that's why the dill's kind of flopped over a little bit, but it's okay. It'll perk up. Oh man, I love the smell of dill. It'll perk up. And I bet by tomorrow it'll be standing straight up again. Pink celery's doing okay. Doesn't look like it's going to seed yet. We're supposed to have some really hot temperatures this week, so we'll see what it does. And then over here, growing up this side of the trellis, is Muncher cucumbers. We've got some on there. Where are you? I saw you. Oh, there's one right there. We'll have a bunch of cucumbers on this plant too. Yep. Lettuce leaf basil, which for some reason the Japanese beetles aren't eating this batch up as much as they're eating the stuff out of the green stalk. So, and then over here I've got more of the Rosella cherry tomatoes. Look at all those plums. There's a whole bunch of tomatoes right back there. And there. And then these are Amish paste. I'm trying to see if there's any fruit set on these things yet. Not a single one. Oh, maybe that might be one right there. Maybe. Excuse me. We'll see. One final span. It's looking good. Thank you so much for watching.